This is another Harmoniser video. I'm gonna make the words up as I go, so I don't get a copyright strike. But we can all still hear what the harmonies sound like. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're watching the Pedal Picasso. Thanks for tuning in today. My name is Matt. We got another old harmonizer here from my collection of worn out, broken and beaten harmonizers, which have just done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gigs, have been spat on, stepped on, stomped on, had beer spilt on them, traveled thousands of kilometers in cars and buses and trains and aeroplanes and all over the country. Anyway, this is the first harmonizer I ever bought, and to be honest, I don't want to upset any other manufacturers here, but this is my favorite sounding harmonizer. So in terms of its tracking and in terms of its just overall tone, this is the harmonizer which has always had the most reactions from people like, what is that? Where is that sound coming from? So anyway, this is the Vocalist Live Harmony. This is from DigiTech, even though it's not branded as DigiTech. It is made by DigiTech and it has not been made for a very long time, like probably 10 years I reckon it's been out for, but you can still pick these up around the place reasonably cheaply on Reverb and stuff. The good thing about this particular harmonizer is that it runs on 9 volts and it's under 500 milliamps, so you'll be able to power it from most of your power supplies. And this one also, like a couple of the other videos, if you have a look on our channel with different harmonizers, this one also lets you plug a microphone in and your guitar in and have them both out. There's where my microphone's coming in, that's where my guitar's coming in. And I'm just running one cable out, but this one doesn't put any effects on the guitar. So there is also a guitar through if you want reverb and stuff like that on your guitar. But for today's video, the guitar is just going to be dry. And all of the effects you're hearing will be coming from the vocalist. There's no post-production on this at all. I'm just going to run it raw into the door. I'm raw dogging it today. Okay, so this lets you have your dry signal, your normal voice, just with its... I'm just going to turn these off. So this is just how I sound. I'll turn the golden channel off as well, so you can hear I'm a little bit muffled now. This is just raw SM58 going through the unit, and raw guitar going through the unit as well. Then I always like to put this, what they call the golden channel button on. It adds a nice EQ curve, a bit of a scooped mid, some top and bottoms, and a little bit of compression. It does make you slightly more prone to feedback if you're really loud at a gig, but that's okay. You can compensate for that with the feedback, the anti-feedback button, which actually works a treat. I can't make it feedback in here through the studio monitors, so just take my word for it. The anti-feedback works amazing. You can hear like this, whoop, when you get feedback, whoop, and you just hear the anti-feedback thing grab that frequency and just kill it instantly. It actually works really well. So we've got both our harmonies. We've got 2 harmonies up here as well. For this particular setting, I have a 3rd above and a 5th below. I'm so original with my just calling it up and down. I'm so good with my preset naming. Then we also have reverb and delay, because that's how I roll. Harmonies and reverb and delay. All right, so as you can hear, there's a bit of a gate problem here at the moment, so I've got to sing pretty loud into this thing to make the gate open up to get the harmonies through. Now, this thing has been sitting in my shed and on my wall for about 5 or 6 years. I haven't touched it. I've just fired it up today, and it's only just developed this problem, so I'm not sure what's going on, but hopefully everything will sort itself out. Harmonies and reverb and delay, and the golden channel makes my voice sound okay. The harmonies are coming through, but if I sing quiet to you, for some reason the harmonies go away. But I can't find a gate setting today, so I just sing loud to you. so you can hear the harmonies. Right, so on top of that, there is also a couple of effects units in here. I'll just turn the harmonies off. So this is with the unit turned on, so it's putting all its effects on there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It also has a doubler built into it, which I don't normally use. This is the sound of the doubler. It always sounds like a chorus effect to me, and I don't really like it. This is the doubler with a third harmony as well. This is the harmony and the doubler. Actually, it sounds a lot better this way. So doubling is an effect which is used in the studio. You might double track something or sing the same line twice to try and get a thicker vocal sound. A lot of dudes do that in the studio. Not me, because I'm a man. Right, so I'm going to turn all these other effects off. And there's also some special effects in here. There's also some special effects in here. All right, I guess I'll look here. Mod 80. I'm not sure what Mod 80 is doing. Right, here we go. This is the megaphone setting. Megaphone. Megaphone 2. Hopefully this is all coming through beautifully. The radio. Oh, I can hear that one. Radio 2. Radio 2. Radio 3. Radio 3. Telephone 1. Oh, I can definitely hear that one. Very MIDI. Telephone 2. I can just ignore everybody on the phone like I do in real life. Where am I? Ripped amp. Ripped amp number 1. Ripped amp. Ripped amp number 2. It must have gone to the gym a lot if it's ripped. The Bit Crusher. Oh, I can hear that one. That one sounds really, really loud. Go, Bit Crusher, go. Bit Crusher 2. Bit Crusher 2. That one sounds like it's a bit less trebly. Distortion 1. Oh, distortion. I sound like my pattern. Half wave. I can't even read that one properly because I'm old, but half wave something. Full wave. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Flange. I don't know when I'd ever use a flanger on my voice. Again, unless if I was Mike Patton, I would probably use a flanger on my voice. The Feedback Flange. Oh, listen to that one. I sound like I'm talking in outer space, but not really because you can't talk in space. I'd be dead. Vibrato. Yeah, it's pretty vibrato-y. Chorus. Deep chorus. Everybody knows what a chorus sounds like, but it's interesting to hear it on a voice. Chorus 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Chorus number 4. The next one is a stereo chorus. I'm not going in stereo, so I'll skip that one. The auto pan is also in stereo. Stereo stutter. Tremolo. It doesn't sound like it's affecting the guitar as well. Mono stutter. I've got a mate with a stutter. I'm not going to name him, but he knows who he is. Hopefully that doesn't sound too much like him. Rotary. 1, 2. Rotary sound effect. Rotary. Doesn't sound very rotary, but okay. Wide rotary. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Be interesting to hear that with the headphones on. Warble. 1, 2. Yeah. That's pretty warbly. That's it. That's all we've got. So I hope you found that useful. It's actually a really nice sounding harmonizer. This is a really nice sounding harmonizer. It sounds like Barry White is gonna sing with me. Or maybe it's Chef from South Park. Come on, kids. This is the Live Harmony Vocalist from DigiTech. It's massive. Here is a Boss pedal next to it for scale, so you can all see exactly how big the bloody thing is. But it is a terrific sounding unit. It is a really warm and lush sounding unit. It's a really it's really easy to use. You can pretty much just do everything on the front panel without menu diving too much. There's heaps of different effects in there if you want to use them. There's no effects for your guitar, same as the Boss V500, whereas the TC Helicon GXT does have effects for your guitar as well. What else have I done? The little Harmony Singer 2 from TC Helicon as well. That doesn't have effects for your guitar either, just goes straight through. So anyway, this is a great sounding unit. This video is already about 10 minutes long, so if you've got this far, thanks very much. Give us a thumbs up and a like, and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out a lot in the mystical, magical YouTube algorithm. So yeah, if you find one of these, snap it up. They're heaps of fun to play around with, especially in the studio, and there's some pretty good quality effects in there to go along to help your voice. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.